aluminum aluminum is used in transmission system due to that is the increasing cost. Okay, copper cost is increasing day by day, so they are concentrating on aluminum, and aluminum is used in transmission system. Here, electrolytically refined aluminum is rolled and drawn hard for use as a conductor. These conductors are used in low, medium and high voltage overhead lines. Okay, and for a specific resistance, cross sectional area of an aluminum conductor is greater than that of copper. Okay, when you compare with the cross sectional area of an aluminum conductor, it is greater than that copper. Okay, so its weight is about 50% of that of copper conductor. This makes transportation and erection of such conductors economical. And here, corona effect is reduced due to increased thickness. Okay, due to the diameter of the conductor, due to increase of diameter, corona effect is reduced due to increased diameter of conductor. And the conductors are more used in the distribution where transmission lines are short and voltage are lower. These are the chances of interface faults due to swing. If these conductors are employed in the areas where there are high winds, they are saying that interface faults due to swing. If these conductors are employed in the areas where high wind is there, okay, where high winds are there, high winds is there at that areas, if we use this type of conductors, then it is having a chances of interface fault. That is, if the wire or conductor, if it is swinging and it will touch the one face to other face, okay, that will happen a whole system problem. Okay, so they are saying that chances of interface faults due to swing if these conductors are employed in these areas where there are high winds. This is because so aluminum conductors are lighter with a large conductor area and more sag. Okay, these are the advantage. Next is aluminum conductor with the steel reinforced. Here you can observe the conductor. This is a in middle core. Core is made of steel and outer layer is aluminum. Steel means here 7 strands. Each strand means round. Okay, this is a one strand. This is nothing but one strand. Like that, 7 steel strands is available at the central core. The mechanical to increase the mechanical strength, they have used the steel here. Okay, this the mechanical strength that is obtained from conductors made up from all aluminum. By using only aluminum, we cannot overcome the mechanical strength of that conductor. So to increase the mechanical strength, to overcome that difficulty, they are adding the steel core to the conductor. This is there are 7 steel strands which forms a central core. This is surrounded by, you can observe that is steel is surrounded by aluminum, that to have a 30 strands. Okay, 30 aluminum strands. For given resistance, conductor different strength can be made by taking different properties of steel and aluminum areas. The steel core does not contribute to conduction of current practically. The steel will not the conduction of current. Okay, it will not conduction of current. Only aluminum is responsible for that. Okay, steel core just to it will improve the mechanical strength. Okay, steel core does not contribute to conduction of current practically. The current carrying capacity and resistance of this conductor is different dependent on conductivity of aluminum only. Okay. Next is a all aluminum alloy conductor. The conductors made from aluminum alloys are suitable in urban areas as they provide better tensile strength and conductivity. They are saying that the conductors made from aluminum alloys are suitable in urban areas because they provide a better tensile strength and conductivity. These alloys are with different names in different countries. One such example is that is aluminium. That is one of the alloy of aluminium is known as Silmalec. Okay, Silmalec, which contains a 0.5% of silicon and 0.5% of magnesium and rest of aluminium. Okay, Silmalec is which contains a 0.5% silicon and 0.5% magnesium and rest aluminium. Okay, due to this improvement in the conductivity and also mechanical strength. Next advantage ACSR, that is aluminum conductor steel reinforced. Okay, they have a low corona loss. They have a low corona loss. You'll read about corona in fourth model. Okay, in depth. They have a low corona loss and skin effect is less. Due to high mechanical strength and tensile strength, the line span can be increased. Due to high mechanical strength and tensile strength, the line span, that is the space between the two towers or two supports can be increased. These conductors are inexpensive as compared to copper conductors. And what about the disadvantage here? There is a possibility of corrosion due to electrochemical reaction between aluminum and steel core. Okay, they are saying that disadvantage is there is a possibility of corrosion because here they are using steel and also aluminum. There is a chemical reaction between the aluminum and steel core. So there is a possibility of corrosion. Next, we shall read about the bundle conductors. Here, bundle conductors are used for high voltage transmission more than 220 kV. Here, two or more conductors are used per phase in close proximity but not touching to each other. Such conductors are called bundled conductors. Once again, I repeat, for high voltage transmission, more than one, okay, more than one or two, that is more than 220 kV, two or more conductors are used per phase in close proximity but not touching to each other. Such conductors are called bundled conductors. And all such conductors belonging to one phase are grouped together by a metallic structure called spacers. You can observe the figure here. This is the spacer. Okay, this is the spacer and these two are the two conductors per phase. For example, R. Okay, only one phase having a two conductors. Okay, and the distance between two conductors, a spacer is used to maintain the same distance. Okay, and to maintain the not to touch the each conductors. Okay, to maintain constant distance between the conductors throughout the length and avoiding the touching of conductors among themselves. Okay, for that only spacers are used. What do you mean by spacers? Conductors belonging to one phase are grouped together by a metallic structure called spacers. This is a bundle conductors with two conductors used per phase. Two conductors are used, that is two conductors are used per phase. There are three such group of conductors in single circuit. That is for a double circuit, 6 group of conductors are used. This is the diagram. This is a representation of bundled conductors. You can observe here. Phase 1 have two conductors and phase 2 has two conductors and phase 3 has two conductors. Okay. This is about bundled conductors. And what is the advantages here? It reduces the reactance of the line due to increase in self-geometric mean distance, that is increased distance between the two conductors, and it increases the maximum power handling, power transfer capability of the line, and it increases the surge impedance loading and increases the capacity of the line and reduces the effect of corona and radio interference, and it reduces the voltage gradient at conductor surface, and it increases the current carrying capacity of the line due to here there are conductors, many conductors, two or more conductors are used per phase. So the current carrying capacity of the line also increases due to bundled conductor. Next is a thermal resistant aluminum alloy conductor. This is similar to ACSR, that is aluminum conductor steel reinforced. Okay, and here the aluminum wire of heat resistant, that is heat resistant aluminum alloy are doped with zirconium, which makes these conductors well suited for high temperature. These are in heading only, it is a thermal resistant, that means it should withstand the high temperature. Okay, the aluminum wires of heat resistant aluminum alloy are doped with a zirconium, which makes these conductors well suited for high temperatures. The various features of that conductor is very high current carrying capacity and good mechanical and electrical properties at elevated temperatures. Very high current carrying capacity, good mechanical and electrical properties at elevated temperature, very stable at high temperatures, and cost effective design. Suited for raising the existing line capacity also. This is a thermal resistant aluminum alloy conductor. This similar to ACSR, just they take aluminum alloy and it is doped with a zirconium. Why they doped with a zirconium? Which makes the conductor can withstand. It is suited for high temperature. For that purpose only aluminum alloy is doped with a zirconium. Okay, and here the conductors have so many features, that is very high current carrying capacity, mechanical and electrical properties, very stable at high temperature, and cost effective design, and it is suited for we can raise the existing line capacity also. We can raise the existing line capacity also. Next is a super thermal resistant aluminum alloy conductor, Invar reinforced. This is the super thermal alloy is manufactured from aluminum and zirconium alloy rods. The arrangement you can observe here, the outer layer are made up of super thermal resistant aluminum alloy wires, and the central this centrical arranged over inner core of aluminum clad Invar, that is a Invar nothing but 36% of nickel and 64% of iron is used. The current capacity of the conductor is twice that of light aluminum conductor. Here the current carrying capacity of the conductor is twice that of the light aluminum conductor. The load capacity of system can be increased simply by replacing existing conductors by that is STA CIR conductors, that is super thermal aluminum reinforced super thermal aluminum alloy conductor Invar. Okay, that is conductors without changing the steel towers. Thus, it is a very cost effective and stable at high temperatures. You can observe the figure here. Outer surface is made with a thermal resistant aluminum alloy wires, and inner surface is made with the aluminum clad, that is Invar wires. Okay. Gap type thermal resistant aluminum alloy conductor steel reinforced. This is the figure you can observe here. Thermal resistant aluminum alloy two surfaces with the thermal resistant aluminum alloy, and the inner surface is extra high strength steel core, and the gap is filled with the grease. Okay. It has a unique construction having a small gap between the steel core and also super thermal resistant aluminum alloy layer. Here, the central core is made up of extra high strength steel core. Here, the central core is made up of extra high strength steel core, and the conductor part arranged around the core is made up of thermal resistant aluminum alloy, and the gap between the inner layer and the aluminum alloy, the steel core, which is filled with grease to avoid the friction here. Okay, to avoid the friction, there is a gap between the inner layer of aluminum alloy and the steel core, which is filled with the grease to avoid the friction. And the inner layer of aluminum alloy is trapezoidal in shape to maintain the gap. Okay, the inner layer of aluminum is made with it is in the shape of trapezoidal to maintain the gap. This conductor offers an excellent sag and current carrying characteristics. This conductor offers an excellent sag and current carrying characteristics. Having 1.6 times higher current than ACSR conductor of same size. Okay, the conductor size will be same, but it can carry 1.6 times higher current than aluminum conductor steel reinforced. Okay, its cost is low and construction period is short. To increase the existing capacity, the conductors can be simply replaced by a GTACSR conductors without changing the towers. Okay, without changing the towers, they can replace this existing capacity. We can increase that. Okay, and we can replace the conductor also easily. This construction allows low sag properties and good mechanical strength. Next is a gap type super thermal resistant aluminum alloy conductor steel reinforced. Here the construction is similar to GTACSR, that is gap type thermal resistant aluminum alloy conductor, and but the outer layer aluminum conductor are made up of heat resistant zirconium aluminum alloy. This makes the conductor well suited for the continuous operation at an elevated temperature up to 210 degrees Celsius. This conductor they have made up of heat resistant zirconium aluminum alloy. This conductor well suited for the continuous operation. Okay, for the continuous operation at the elevated temperature, high temperature up to 210 degrees Celsius without affecting its mechanical strength and also electrical properties. Okay, various features of G, that is GZTACSR are it can carry 2 times higher current than ACSR conductor of same size, and it is suitable for the continuous operation at high temperature and low sag at high temperature. Once again I repeat, the features of this conductor is it can carry 2 times higher than the ACSR conductor and same size. Okay, and it is suitable for the continuous operation at high temperatures and low sag at high temperature. Next is a very good mechanical and electrical properties at high temperature. This is about the conductors at high temperatures. Okay, aluminum alloy conductors and ACSR conductors and thermal resistant conductors, super thermal resistant conductors, gap type. We have discussed so many types of conductors. In next class, we shall discuss about the protection. Okay, that is at the screen. protection against lightning. Okay, in next class we shall discuss about the protection against lightning and how to overcome that. Okay, by using earth screen, over ground wires, lighting arrestor or surge diverters, how it is used. Okay, we shall discuss in the next class.